Wood, smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. They already know. Working while I'm working. Y'all know how this go. I don't know why. For some reason, the lighting is like super dark in here today. I'm not sure why. I got all the lights on, so I don't know. But today we got 10 best places to visit in Ireland. And this is from Touropia. Original link will be in the description. Let's see what Ireland has to offer. Here we go.
From its rich Celtic culture to the breathtaking beauty of its varied landscapes, Ireland is a travel destination that lives up to its nearly mythic reputation. The Emerald Isle really is that green. The sights are truly spectacular, and the people are genuinely friendly. Despite its small size, bustling cities, and sprawling suburbs, Ireland still boasts stretches of roads and trails where visitors can feel as if they have the island all to themselves. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Ireland.
Shout out to Ireland.
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's time to use it.
You hear so much about Ireland that I'm expecting to see a lot of beauty.
10. Galway.
Galway.
West Ireland's largest city, Galway, is best known for its art galleries and shops, most of which are located along the winding lanes and cobblestone streets of the city's charming medieval quarter. With several live music venues and a thriving pub scene, Galway is considered a major center for traditional Irish music as well. The harbour city is also known as one of the few places left in Ireland where the Irish language is still spoken on the streets.
I've never met anyone that still speaks the Irish language. I would definitely love to find somebody that still speaks it I just think it would be amazing, honestly, just to hear someone speaking it, that native tongue, right? So much power in those native tongues.
Number 9. Aran Islands. Located off of the west coast of Ireland at the mouth of Galway Bay, the Aran Islands have attracted visitors for centuries. Isolated from the mainland, inhabitants on the islands have maintained a more traditional lifestyle than in other parts of Ireland, offering visitors a glimpse into the country's rich past. The 3 islands are dotted with prehistoric forts and early Christian sites, while the coast offers spectacular views from limestone cliff tops.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like a maze.
Number 8. Kinsale. Known as the prettiest town in Ireland, Kinsale is nestled at the mouth of the River Braden, famous for its particularly colorful, brightly painted rows of shops, which make simply walking around town a joy. But there's history here too. The remains of the 17th century James Fort lies on one side of the river, while opposite it is the even older Fort Charles. Nearby is the old Head of Kinsale, a rocky outcrop that juts dramatically into the Celtic Sea, complete with a 17th century lighthouse.
Nice. That's my type of vibe right there. Out there on a boat in the water, just like that. Just feels good. You know, today was one of those days. The weather is starting to break out here on the northeast of the United States. So I've been, feeling good. Y'all usually see me with the jacket on, and nope, not today. Not today. It's actually really nice out, and man, would I love to be on a boat right now, just sailing, just good vibes, good vibes.
Number 7. Dingle Peninsula. The Dingle Peninsula encompasses the westernmost tip of Ireland, offering visitors the appeal of a faraway destination with the convenience of a nearby town. The landscape is dotted with remnants of Bronze Age settlements, prehistoric stone markers, and more than 500 monastic stone huts. The monks who dwelt in the
That looks amazing. I mean, I don't know what it's like to see anything like that. I guess the closest would be going to, by the Hudson River, Hudson River in New York City, but you're not getting nothing like this. I mean, you have some beautiful views there too. I mean, Westchester by the Hudson, but it's nothing like this. I mean, this is just absolutely breathtaking, beautiful, and so much people from Ireland, in America, in New York, I hear a lot about Ireland, but they're more so like the ones that I come across, the ones I came up with, they're more so about I guess, the bad boy image with it, where it's like, I like to look at the beauty of things. I like to look like, forget all the tough, rough stuff, right? Forget all that, right? We all got warriors in our lineage somewhere. But I like to look at the beauty of the land. I like to look at just the historical, just the beauty. I love it, right? I can't even catch my words right now. But just looking at this, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like my vibration is higher. And that's how I know, like, I be real connected to Mother Earth, to the planet. So seeing the planet's beauties is just amazing to me.
The so-called beehive huts helped keep learning alive during the Dark Ages. Surfing and windsurfing are popular activities on the peninsula's beaches, while Dingletown, with its lively pub scene, offers fun and relaxation at the end of the day.
Right now, a child...
When people say, let's get lost, let's go somewhere, like that's the perfect image you think of, somewhere in Ireland. Somewhere over here. Let's go somewhere where no one's at. No one will find us. Look at this. If y'all hear a little barking in the back, I am pet sitting right now. Angel, knock it off, Angel.
Number 6. Glendalough. Just a few kilometers to the south of Dublin lies Glendalough, a monastery founded in the 6th century by Saint Kevin, a hermit monk who figures prominently in traditional Irish legends. Situated near 2 lakes in the glen surrounded by forests, visitors are drawn by the area's scenic beauty as well as its rich history. The largest structure in the monastery is an unfinished 9th century cathedral, but it's the round tower that many visitors find the most striking. Equipped with a pull-up ladder, the 30-meter tower served as a last resort refuge during Viking raids.
this scene right here reminds me of growing up when I used to go to camp. It looks just like the camp I went to. I used to go to camp every summer, and just amazing times hiking around the lake. I mean, it takes me back.
Number 5. Giant's Causeway. Situated at the base of steep cliffs on the northeast coast of Ireland, the Giant's Causeway is a natural rock formation that does indeed look as if it were fashioned by giants. The honeycomb formation of hexagon-shaped basalt columns appears too geometrically perfect to have been shaped by nature. It actually took 60 million years of tectonic plate movement, lava flows, and erosion to fashion the stepping stone columns into their present shape. Clifftop trails offer great views of the rocks, and a flight of steps leads down to sea level. Number 4. Killarney National Park. Scenic Killarney National Park has to be on your Ireland itinerary. Not only is this park home to a sprawling ivy-covered mansion and a 15th century castle, but also a captivating landscape that makes up a biosphere reserve. With its 3 magnificent lakes and Ireland's biggest expanse of indigenous forest, the beautiful scenery of Killarney National Park is captivating. The best way to experience Killarney is to take a drive along the 11-kilometer road, through the Gap of Dunloe and across a landscape sculpted by glaciers.
Breathtaking. Breathtaking. Shout out to Ireland. Ireland, I love you. I mean that.
Number 3. Bruna Boy. Remnants from Ireland.
Bruna Boy, for some reason that reminds me of like French.
Its ancient past are found all over Ireland, but the Bruna Boy mounds in Boyne Valley are not to be missed. 3 of the 5,000-year-old burial mounds have been fully excavated and are open to visitors. With its carved granite boulders and white quartz facade, New Grange is the most striking. During the winter solstice, the passageway, along with the inner chamber, is illuminated by the sunrise that streams through a roof box at the entrance. For 15 minutes, the sun explores and bathes the decorations in a rich amber light. And then...
How fascinating is that? It's clear that it was some magical people that just was very connected with the cosmos around. I want to say the Druids, and just probably ancient people that we don't even know exist, or that I don't know, or I probably wouldn't even hear about unless I went and talked to specific lineages that are still in Ireland. Just it's magnificent to me. It really is. I love this.
Fades.
Ooh.
Number 2. Dublin.
Dublin.
The capital of the Republic of Ireland, Dublin is surprisingly large for a country with a total population of around 5 million people. A city with a 1,000-year-old past, Dublin is both an historical city and a bustling modern-day port. Historical attractions include Dublin Castle, a Norman fortress built in 1204, and St. Patrick's Cathedral, completed in 1260 and still the nation's largest cathedral. Whether exploring the James Joyce Museum or swapping stories with locals over a pint of Guinness, a visit to Dublin is a unique and memorable experience. Number 1. Cliffs of Moher. Located in Ireland's County Clare, the Cliffs of Moher are an awe-inspiring sight. The coastal cliffs are made up of steep 214-meter stone and run for 14 kilometers. From the top of the cliffs, the Aran Islands can be spotted across the sparkling waters. The coastal walking paths along the cliffs make for a fantastic ramble among the natural landscape, where you can glimpse the castle-like cliffs. The cliffs have been the subject of many folktales and stories, and have been featured in numerous films, such as Harry Potter.
At this point, what did Harry Potter, what did that film not use at this point? It's like they used every inch of England. England, Ireland, Scotland. I'm pretty sure they used some parts of like Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that was a beautiful video. Let me tell you guys where this all started for me with my love of Ireland, right? When I was in first grade, I had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Cahill. Long red hair, beautiful, beautiful woman, right? Rest in power to Mrs. Cahill. And I remember she would tell a class about how she went to the Blarney Stone. She was 100% Irish. She went to the Blarney Stone and she would talk about how she'd have to like get flipped upside down and kiss it for good luck or something like that. But she's the one who got me into, like, she had the Harry Potter. This is back in 2001, right? When Harry Potter first came out, she had the Harry Potter poster. This was my music teacher, Mrs. Cahill. And she sparked my imagination. I always had a big imagination, but she really like made me just fall in love with things like Halloween time. She's playing A Nightmare Before Christmas, and she just really knew how to like get you in, pull you in. And she, like I said, she was Irish. She would tell all these stories about Ireland, and she was just such a beautiful lady. And she really helped mold my imagination, right? That's why I love Harry Potter. I remember because of her, I begged my mom, I want to go see Harry Potter. And I went and got one of those little tickets out of the cereal box. This, like I said, this is back in 2001. I'm in first grade, right? So, but she made it special. There's always those people in your life that make things special. Like I said, rest her soul. George F. Johnson Elementary School, Mrs. Cahill, you were amazing. And it just, as I got older, like I said, it's just, I'm very connected to the earth. You know, I'm very connected to lakes, rivers, oceans, just nature trails. And Ireland always seems to be abundant of that. So it's just one of those places that's abundant of so much nature. Like I spoke about the Druids, and, you know, you just have so much places there that just, you hear tales of just amazing folklore and mystical creatures and this and that. When I was working at Bath and Body, there was these, foreign exchange students that came in. They were from Ireland, and I was talking to one, like, this one girl. She was real cool, and she was with her friend, and I said something about, where can I find the leprechauns? And her friend was like, oh, sure, they're just, you know, she was kind of being, I don't know if she was like, she took offense to it, but she was like, sure, yeah, there's leprechauns, there's everywhere, da da da. And I was like, listen, I mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm really into folklore. Like, you know, and then the main girl that I was talking to, she's like, oh, Northern Ireland. She's like, you'll love Northern Ireland. She's like, that's where I'm from. She was like, my friend here, she's from, like, you know, she likes to party and all that. So she probably thinks you're just being funny, but I get what you're saying. Like, I'm into that too. And you'll love Northern Ireland. You'll hear this and that. And so it's like sometimes, like, I'm really into that. You know, I'm really into like I said, just hearing about things that people don't think exist. And like I said, my imagination is out this world, right? Um, so, Ireland, it just seems like one of those places that's incredible. I look at the whole, everybody, how everybody kind of like looks at their land as the motherland. I look at the whole planet as the motherland. I feel like this whole planet was connected at one point, and and that humans are a lot older than they think, and a lot was going on that left, and then as things kind of separated, pieces of everything just kind of scattered everywhere, and like I said, when it comes to Americans, like my personal, just being raised around Italians and Irish folk. Like one of my best friends is Irish, but a lot of them are like more so in America are more so like Irish pride, St. Patrick's Day, let's drink and go crazy. And I heard in Ireland, it's not necessarily even like that. So, and then you hear a lot of biker boys with the clover tattoos and this and that, and they got more of a rougher image here in America. But like I said, I love the rich history, and I just feel like there's a lot of beautiful people. I don't think that side is shown enough, is what I'm trying to say. We all, like I said, we all have, warriors in our ancestry, but that, at the end of the day, let's start to honor different things too. Everything counts. And I like to really look at the land. Like I said, I like to study the land. I like to study that, I guess, the mystery behind things. And Ireland has a lot of mystery. And I love it. So, with that being said, it's crazy because, Irish and so-called African Americans, because, us dark races, we, especially in America, not all of us came on a boat from Africa. There's a lot of them that was already here, dark races of people. And when you had the Irish indentured servants that came over, a lot of them was on islands with, Jamaicans and this and that, and they would share cultures when they would have to be on plantations together. And this is how you get in like Haitian voodoo. You got one of the Lois is Baron Samedi, and Baron Samedi's married to Meme and Brigitte, right? In Haitian voodoo, and Meme and Brigitte is said to come from Ireland. So we share rich history, and that's why I don't like the racism stuff. It separates us, the racism and all that really separates us. We're stronger together. And much love to Ireland. Much love to everybody. Definitely a place that I want to visit. Amazing. Definitely one of those places, like I said, you get away. Where it's like, let's go somewhere no one will find us. Take a flight to Ireland. But with that being said, original link in the description. I'll be back with more soon. And much love to you all.